It's been a big week for the Oculus Quest, from new games to software updates and much more, coming up today on BMF. Hi Questers, and welcome to this week's episode of the Weekly Wrap-Up, the show where we talk about the latest Oculus Quest news and updates from the past week. We've got a lot to cover this week, so let's jump right in. First off, in news this week, the latest update for the Quest software has started to roll out to users around the world. This update includes things like updated inside-out tracking for the touch controllers, which I have to admit has actually been working incredibly better for me since updating, updates to the Guardian system, and settings like floor height adjustment, support for Bluetooth keyboards, and a few other minor updates. It was originally listed in the changelog that the night mode was part of this update, but Oculus has since removed it and released a statement saying they are still working on it. To find out all the updates and changes, check out the link to the changelog in the description. This week, John Carmack announced on Twitter that Oculus Go Emulation is officially coming to the Quest later this year. He mentioned that not everything would work, but that's huge news because it'll add another whole library of possible games to the Quest. He even stated that some games even worked with 6 degrees of freedom and controller tracking automatically, so it'll be fun to experiment when the feature releases. For new releases this week, we have some awesome new games as well as some new surprises. Earlier this week, Prime Video VR and Oculus Venues released. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend Prime Video VR. I'm not sure what Amazon did, but the app works wonderfully, and the video content inside of the app looks 10 times better than the Netflix streaming app. On Thursday, we also got some new releases this week. The first game to release is Republic VR, a third-person stealth adventure game from some of the creators of the Metal Gear Solid games. It's got a fun and interesting story, and for more info on the game, check out my review in the description. Next up, Raccoon Lagoon was also released. I've been looking forward to this game since it was announced, and I'm here to say that it has not disappointed. So far, I've had a ton of fun fishing, mining, chopping down trees, and discovering the secrets of the island. I should have a review releasing in the next few days. Another surprise game released this week called Please Don't Touch Anything, which is a creepy supernatural horror puzzle game of sorts. It's unique for sure, and I'll have a review coming out Monday for that game. Lastly, the Firefox browser was also released this week, so all those huge Firefox fans can rest easy knowing you have your browser. That about sums it up this week. If you have any news I missed or just want to let me know how excited you are for the future of the Oculus Quest, please comment below. Check out our other Oculus Quest videos here, and as always, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Oculus Quest content on BMF. I'll see you next week, and happy questing.